Boris Johnson has been handed a vote victory by the European Research Group (ERG) days after a Brexit deal was agreed between the UK and European Union (EU). Prime Minister Boris Johnson has been handed a Brexit vote victory that Remainers cannot argue with after the ERG recommended its members vote in favour of the Brexit agreement. ITV's political editor Robert Peston tweeted, "ERG officers have recommended members vote for the deal. This is what Boris Johnson wanted for Christmas. It means his EU future relationship bill will pass with zero controversy, or at least none on the Tory side of the House. Labour MPs are divided on it." Following a meeting led by Sir Bill Cash, the ERG has given the agreement its backing. In a three-page statement, the ERG said, "Our overall conclusion is that the agreement preserves the UK's sovereignty as a matter of law and fully respects the norms of international sovereign-to-sovereign treaties. The level playing field clauses go further than in comparable trade agreements, but their impact on the practical exercise of sovereignty is likely to be limited if addressed by a robust government. In any event, they do not prevent the UK from changing its laws as it sees fit at a risk of countermeasures, and if those were unacceptable the agreement could be terminated on 12 months' notice." Downing Street's chief Brexit negotiator, Lord David Frost, hailed the newly agreed deal as beginning a moment of national renewal, and said the agreement ensures Britain sets its own laws again. Lord Frost added, "The way we've achieved that is there's no more role for the European Court of Justice, there's no direct effects of EU law, there's no alignment of any kind, and we're out of the single market and out of the customs union just as the manifesto said we would be. This should be the beginning of a moment of national renewal for all of us. All choices are in our hands as a country and it's now up to us to decide how we use them and how we go forward in the future." The Prime Minister announced a trade deal had been done on Christmas Eve, just days before the transition period is due to end on December 31. When discussing the deal, Mr. Johnson insisted it would withstand even the most ruthless scrutiny from the ERG. The Prime Minister conceded the Christmas Eve deal, perhaps does not go as far as would like, over access to the EU's markets for financial services. He did, however, admit the agreement brought an end to a long and fractious period. While Mr. Johnson should not have many issues whipping his own MPs into voting for the deal, problems are likely to arise when it comes to political opponents in Westminster.